ચર્ચા કરીશું સ્ટાર હેલ્થના ચેરમેન સાથે, કારણ કે આજે સ્ટાર હેલ્થનું આપણે એક લિસ્ટિંગ થતાં જોયું છે, એક નબળું લિસ્ટિંગ જોવા મળ્યું છે. 900 રૂપિયાનો કાઉન્ટર જે ઇશ્યુ પ્રાઇસ હતી એમાં 845 પર લિસ્ટ થતાં જોયું છે. અને આપણે જોયું હતું કે એક અંડર સબસ્ક્રાઇબ્ડ આ ઇશ્યુ રહ્યો તો 79% જ આ ઇશ્યુ ભરાયો હતો. પણ આપણે વધારે ચર્ચા કરીએ. સ્ટાર હેલ્થના ચેરમેન અને CEO વેંકટસામી જગન્નાથ આપણી સાથે જોડાઈ ગયા છે. સર, गुड आफ्टरनून और फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कंग्रेचुलेशंस आपके लिस्टिंग के लिए. और द अदर थिंग व्हाट आई वुड लाइक टू नो इज़ हाउ वुड यू यूज़ द फंड्स एंड व्हाट वुड बी योर इमीडिएट गोल जो राइट नाउ फॉर द फंड्स.
Listen, there is nothing called an immediate goal. It is like this. We continue to do what we are doing. And the greatest thing is we wanted to list so that the name will be made known to more number of people, number one. Number two, whomsoever buys our share will have a better sense of belonging to the company. And in every company's life, there is a stage, and that stage we have attained now, and that is why we went for listing. As regards our immediate goal or long-term goal is we will continue to work as we have been working. We have as you may probably aware, we have got around 775 branches, around 5 lakhs agents, 500 medical professionals, and we are number one in market segment of the health insurance. And we are the largest health insurer in India. So we will maintain, and we will still try to go up further. So that will be our activities, and we are towards that goal.
Ji sir. The other thing I would like to understand is the industry perspective. What I understand is the insurance space is under-penetrated, and in this too, you have a 16% market share. Tell us, in next to 2-3 years down the line, how would you see this market and compared to global setup too?
See, so far the product has been the push product, but now it is slowly opening up and it is becoming a pull product. Number two, though we are holding 15% in the industry, in health insurance companies, we are holding around 48%, 49% actually. So the second thing is, as days pass, people will become more aware of health. Nowadays, people started thinking after food, clothes, and shelter, they should also have health insurance as an important thing, because it makes many higher income group to go down to lower income group, very many lower income group to go to below poverty line. So it is a middle income group which is very sensitive to this, because earlier there were no corporate hospitals, and you will see the concept of family doctor almost gone. So if you go to a hospital, everything is specialization. If you say your finger is paining, it is started with your brain, with an MRI, and it ultimately ends up in your finger. So the charges which the corporate hospital make, reasonably of course, it is very difficult to bear with a fixed income group. So they are now looking at that these policies are very essential. The second point is, we are very fatalistic in nature. Somebody gets a cancer, somebody gets something. We always used to say, oh God, this is his fate. But now they are trying to see, no, there is a medical reason. When there is a medical reason, they go to hospital. When they go to hospital, they realize the need for insurance. So the insurance penetration is slowly picking up, but there will be a day that everybody would like to insure, at least in the middle income group. And of course, below poverty line, the government gives a very good protection.
The other aspect what we would like to know is about the claims during COVID time, and what's the condition as of now compared to last year, and of course about the new variant. How do you foresee that?
See, the claims on COVID has drastically come down. I should tell you this. But this Omicron, see, these things will happen, the mutations and further. But nobody is very clear about Omicron. My own personal feeling is it will not affect the industry as it is as COVID has affected, because now we are in a better preparedness, and we are also willing to face we are also ready to face the challenge, and it remains to be seen how it is spreading. But whatsoever I read from the paper is that it is contagious, but not needs an hospitalization, or it is life-threatening. So we are not very much worried about it.
The last question, sir, on the margins, would you be maintaining your margins still further? Would you see some improvement? Like we see the conditions are normalizing now. So margins at what level do you see in the second half?
See, this year, I may not be able to talk anything, because the COVID impact was there up to September, and that will have its toll in the final balance sheet. But 20 to 23, we will do well. I may not like to indicate the figure. I may not like to indicate the figures, but I can tell you, if you go by our earlier experience, we always had a combined ratio of 94, 95 at that range. I think we will maintain the same combined ratio in the coming years also.